second set of this light full body workout. Again, we're going to start with wide legs, and we're going to work the same scaption of the shoulder as we were doing before. So bend your knee, stick your weight back into your hip. This time we're going to come up, feet together as that shoulder blade comes back. So a little bit more dynamic movement. And to come back to the beginning, you want to push from that right glute to come all the way across. So it's a bigger movement. Get your heart rate up a little bit more. You still want to feel that shoulder blade coming down and back every time. Let's go 3 more this side. We're always working towards a better posture, right? 1 more time. Perfect. So we'll switch sides, same starting stance. Weight comes back into the hip, push it all the way back, reverse fly. Down and low. Careful that your neck doesn't get elevated. No tension towards your ears. Drive through your left hip, push through your heel. 4 more this side. One more time. And then we're going to grab onto that ball we were using earlier. Let's start with your left arm since we just finished with the right. So the reverse fly is the same. Start with your feet parallel, abs tight, bring it out to the side. If you would like to work harder here and challenge your balance some more, that left leg is going to float. Now the challenge here is to keep the rest of your body very still. You don't have to work harder. You can do like we did the first set. I just like to give you a place to go with it. Squeeze your left glute nice and tight to keep everything still. Let's try 4 more like that. And 1 more time. And we'll switch sides. So weight's in the right hand. Gaze is in front of you. Either from here or coming up onto only the left foot. Please pull your core in nice and tight to help support all your limbs. 5 more. Last 2. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to our bent over bicep curl. So this is a modification on an old school RDL. For those of you gym rats who've been around for a while. Again, knees slightly bent or unlocked. Hinge from the hips, reach forward. Bicep curl, optional shoulder press. Again, if you'd like to work harder and continue on the balance, 1 leg. Straight up. The stretch will be bigger. Oops. Let's see if I can get that balance right. There we go. Coming up to a tall posture. If your belly's hanging loose, the balance is not going to happen. I just proved that. Let's go 4 more. 5 more. Last 3. And 1 more time, even bigger stretch, all the way to the top. Good job. Let's switch sides. Again, find your focal point, something to look at that's not moving. Hinge from the hips, straight up. Challenge the balance if you choose. Again, the shoulder press is optional. If you decide to take it out, that's fine. You should be feeling your right hamstring open up. If you're feeling your lower back, You need to focus on hinging from the hips a little bit more and leading with the chest. Or bend your knees. Three more like this. And on the last one, extra big stretch at the bottom. Oh, that felt really good. Okay, you ready for triceps? So, we can stay from the knees if you decide, if that felt good for you. If you're used to doing push-ups and you have a strong upper body, you can come up onto the toes. I'm going to do a few less. Just the push-ups look like this. Pelvis is tucked under, tricep extension. Let's go 7 on one side and then switch. That'll still be a good 14 push-ups for you, mostly tricep push-ups. Again, it's okay to still do these from your knees. You can see that mine are a little bit more shallow, maybe than I'd like them to be. One more time this side. Let's go ahead and switch to the other one. I'm going to do this set from my knees. You never want to compromise your form. If you're strong and the last set looked good, keep it from your toes. Otherwise, from the knees, drop it low, and extend straight back. Never push yourself to the point where your form has to be compromised. That's how we hurt ourselves. Shoulders are still down and back. Focusing on keeping your elbows towards the rib cage. Last 3. Body's nice and still. And one more time. Perfect. You ready for some core work? Not that that all wasn't core work, but we'll finish it off. So like we did previous set, one leg is going to be floating over the ground. You can stay here or here. Remember that that was an option. If you'd like to work even harder, straighten that top leg. So you want it just slightly forward of 90 degrees so you feel your lower abs working on that left side. Lift up, elbow comes in, right shoulder's lifting. We're going to go 7 more. We're working for 12 on each side. Last 3. Try to keep your lower back down. If not, please move the leg so that you can do so. And switch sides without rest. Left shoulder keeps lifting. Six to go. Nothing moves except that shoulder. If you're feeling your lower back, lift your legs a little bit. Okay, upper body stays lifted and drop the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. That felt great. Have a great day. You're all done.